What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Firstly, before I even start this video, I want to say thank you for all the support that I had on my last video. It's absolutely incredible. Like, the jump I had from last night till this morning where I'm making this video, it's just exploded. So thank you so much for all that support, and hopefully I can keep making content like this. It was great fun making that video. I probably will reveal another video of how to actually get to that secret boss, but that'll happen in due course. But for now, let's get on with actually building this monstrosity of a gummy ship. So the first things first with this gummy ship is it has no center, and that's the important thing of the donut ship, and I'll come to that in a second. So first things, we start with our angular gummies going round. I only have 33. You will need about 36, so I use 3 of these gummies here just to fill up the last part. So you start from the top left corner and go all the way around, making it look like some sort of random donut. I think this is why it had its name of the donut ship. It was originally there in Kingdom Hearts 2. So there you can see I run out of gummies here, so I changed these gummies, add them in. So yeah, the importance of the gummies, this donut ship, is most of the enemies shoot in this quadrant here. And because there's nothing going to be in here, the majority of the time most things will just disappear or just go straight through the ship. Now, weapon gummies, this is the most important, well, second most important part with it. So I use the Blizzargers and the Gravigers. Now these two I got from doing the treasure balls throughout the gummy ship missions. You know, you see these big golden balls that you see around the whole world as you're flying around? Yeah, I got it from them. Pretty much most of the items in here you will get from them. Now, I try and use the flat ones. It's not a big difference if you use the other ones. There's no big difference to me. It's just what looks nicer on my ship. Now the second one I use then, like I said, is the Gravigers, and put them on the side. These are a pain just to get right. I normally put them slightly further back, around here. And personally as well, it doesn't matter how forward or back the ship is built, to be honest. Personally, I think I've built this one a bit too far back, but it's down to personal preference at that point. So once I've built them, that's this quadrant done. The next weapon I needed, if you saw my video, you will need comets. Holy crap, these things were helpful for me. It's just because when you've got some enemies, sometimes the cannons will miss, so you want something that's got some guaranteed damage. So with these, I put them just inside either side of my Blizzargers, as you can see here. Bingo! So this is what your ship should look like at this point in time. So next thing we do, we don't need the lasers, we don't need the impacts. Great. Next thing I did was the movement gummies. So, start with the boosters. Oh, that's a bit closer than I thought, yeah. So we put a booster on the bottom left and the bottom right. And then the verniers we put on the top right. If I can get it just on. There, top right and the top left. That gives us enough movement to dodge most attacks when we're rolling at the same time. Now, here's the important one that people say. I did see a few comments saying that when they were attacking enemies, they couldn't see the health bar. I will get to that in just 1 second. So the cockpit, I used a mini helm, which is not the strongest. I could use a bridge one, I could use any of these, but this one is just small enough. Where is it gone? There it is. It's just small enough so it can just sit there and look kind of pretty and pretty much do nothing else apart from that. So now, health bars. There's a comment there which had a few likes on there saying they couldn't see the health bar on the enemies. Problem solved. You use either one of these. I preferably like using this one. Reason being, if you look at this one, yeah, it's a little bit less cost, but it's just the rolling. I want it slightly higher. I prefer the rolling to be slightly higher just because it makes it slightly easier for me to maneuver. So where I put this one is just inside the ship here, So it looks like that. Now your points on the top right corner now should look like that. Okay. Now my gummy ship level is around 62, and that's by doing almost every golden sphere mission and doing a few of the bosses on the way. So I've done the first area bosses, I've done the second area bosses, and like I said, I've done the third area bosses, including the secret boss. So that's why I'm that high in my gummy level power. But before that boss, you should be around 930, 932 before you get to that secret boss anyway. So you should have something that looks like this. Now, if we go to our abilities next, I put 2 of my cannons, because that's always important. Let me just go take these all off, because this is from an old ship that I used. I don't need any of these. So you should have a complete clean slate. I put 2 of my cannons, because obviously my cannons are going to be doing a majority of the damage. Also my lasers, because my comets will be hitting a heck of a lot. Now if I go down here, I did have an auto life. As you saw in my video, yeah, I did die, but having that saves your back, just because the health isn't as high as you want it to be, but having that auto life gives you that second chance of actually doing a huge amount more. Oh, cost converters. Now, you could put health upgrades in. I put a defender in, because when my health is less than 20%, that 75% increase is ridiculous. Now, I will put some health upgrades on there as well. The last 5 points are down to you guys. Like, it doesn't matter how you put it in. It could be the health upgrades. It could be some health HP upgrades there. Do you know what I mean? It could vary. So, let me just save that down. Let me just save that on top of there for now. I'll put there. Now, my teeny ships. If I go into my teeny ships, I got these monstrosities. All it is, literally, if I go to the blocks, go to your weapons, all you need is a fire G and a gravity G. That's all you need. That's all you need for the teeny ships. And holy crap, these things do work. When I did that boss, they did a huge amount of work for me. Now here's the last thing. I did just forget one thing that someone did put in the comments yesterday. If I go back to the main ship, this one is, how do I change the skins and how it looked on there? Because obviously my ship does not look like this. So, go to change skin. We go down to our patterns or materials. Let's start with materials first. And most of these you get again from the treasure spheres. Now, I did mine as Arabian G, press square, boom, there it is. There is that monstrosity pattern. So you can't miss your damn ship. Secondly, you go down to patterns. And this is the one people ask me about. It's like, what's these little dots in the middle of my blocks? It's these things. If I went to the spades and the symbols, went across to this one here, where is it? It's there. And then hold square, boom. And there it is. There is that monstrosity of a ship. Now, I hope that helps you guys. I really do hope that helps, because when I used this ship in Kingdom Hearts 2, it destroyed things. I used it in Kingdom Hearts 3, it held up just as well. So I really hope that this helps you guys a lot. And I hope it helps with your gummy missions as well, because I tried out other different ships. It was okay, but this one has always been consistent for me. I've got a bit of a challenge for you guys as well. If you could send me videos of your gummy ships, and I'll test them out and see how they work, see if there is a better one than the donut ship, because I've seen different ships, different power ships, different like laser ships. I've seen slash ships, and yeah, they're all decent, but nothing has compared to my donut ship so far. So if anyone can find videos or send their own gummy ships into me, and I'll try them out and see how they work, I'd be very interested to see if anything can actually compare to the donut ship. So that is going to wrap up this video, guys. Hope this donut ship will help you in your gun missions, and stay on, just because I will be releasing soon the secret gummy boss and how to unlock that very soon. So without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much again for all the support you've been giving me, and I'll catch you guys later.